What the 49ers and Cowboys are saying ahead of the divisional round matchup. The San Francisco 49ers are set to face the Dallas Cowboys as they look for their second win of the postseason. Here's what both teams had to say ahead of the divisional round matchup. Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan on the Cowboys' defensive line, and quote, "I think starting with the D-line, Cowboys defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn jumps off the tape to me there. The way he gets those guys to move, they have some really good rushes. Everyone knows about Cowboys defensive end Demarcus Lawrence and Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons, but there's not one bad one there. The way that they stunt, the way they can create one-on-ones, there's a reason they're number one in getting to the quarterback with sacks and pressures, and it does jump off the tape." And quote, Shanahan on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott, and quote, "Dak has always been a challenge. When you're a pure pocket passer who can make all the throws in there and read the defense really well and get the ball to the right spots and do it accurately. That's why he has the career he has, and when things do break down, he's got a knack for how to get out of that pocket and make some off-schedule plays, and that's why he has had such a successful career so far." And quote, Shanahan on Cowboys tight end Dalton Schultz, and quote, "He's a good player. He does a really good job of stretching the defense vertically. He gets down the seams very well, and Dak does a really good job of hitting him when he is open. When you have the route running ability and the hands that he has and the quarterback he has, he's a problem." And quote, Shanahan on the 49ers Cowboys historic rivalry, and quote, "That's how rivalries happen. From the 80s when it started out, I remember so much from my childhood from 6th grade to 9th grade. Because I was here, 92 to 94, so it was the biggest rivalry in football to me growing up. And then usually that goes away when you don't meet in the playoffs a bunch, and we had a big game last year. We have a big game this year, so the more you do that, the bigger it gets again." And quote, Shanahan on Cowboys rookie offensive lineman Tyler Smith, and quote, "He's done a hell of a job this year, especially in his first year in this league, so he's played at a pretty high level throughout the year. That's where he has been most of the year, so he'll be right back there and it'll be a good matchup to watch." And quote, defensive coordinator D'Amico Ryans on how the Cowboys have changed since last facing them in the 2021 wildcard game, and quote, "They do a lot of similar things. The same things they did last year, so it is similar in that sense, but it's also different in that it's a new year, it's a new time, new team, new people. It is different with the preparations as opposed to how are we going to attack them. And we have to see how they're coming out versus us and their plan, so it's always different. Each opponent, no matter how many times you play them or when you play them, it's always a little different." And quote, Ryans on the Cowboys offense, and quote, "The first thing with Dallas is the run game. With their offensive line, they do a really good job of blocking up front, and the run game is really where they start. I think Cowboys running back Tony Pollard is a very explosive, dynamic back who can finish home run speed. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott, Zeke is still playing well, a physical runner, so we have to do a really good job of stopping the run. And Dak is playing at a high level. He did a really good job on Monday night of making plays, putting his team in position to win the game, keeping plays alive, so he's done a Really good job there of leading that unit. And they're clicking right now. Their playmakers are making plays for them." And quote.